Hello and welcome to Somerville Highlander basketball on EdTV as Somerville junior varsity action this evening as they will be taking on the Medford Mustangs. The Highlanders come in tonight with a record of 0-2. They lost their opening game of the year against Lynn English and then lost to Revere most recently. So coming in this evening with that 0-2 record against the Mustangs of Medford. We do not have their record right now. I was efforting getting that, but wasn't able to. So we'll get that information as we see how good that team is. However, Somerville looking to get into the win column this evening. We will get the starting lineups here. Head coaches for this evening, Ian Comack, a voice that we know here at Somerville EdTV. Works color commentary for football games alongside me quite frequently. So great to see Ian out there coaching tonight. And Jake Whistler is the head coach for Medford. Starting lineups for the Mustangs, we've got Andrensen, let's see here, Giogos, Randazzo, Diskin, as well as, where is that one? There he is, Keenan. No, I'm sorry, Diorzio. I only received last names from the Medford roster. However, on Somerville's side, as Medford will be inbounding, that is Andrensen with the inbounds. As they get it very quickly down floor, we'll get those Somerville starters momentarily for you as Medford drives into the paint, kicks it out to the right wing. Somerville locked into a man-to-man. Nice defense there. Shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled away by Medford. As working around with it is Randazzo, number 10. Now running the point, number 5 is Giogos. Big three-pointer put up there by Randazzo, and that one is good. 3-0 lead right now for Medford. Somerville on the other end, starting for them, number 3, Anthony Aiello. Number 2 running the point right there is Marvin Joseph, as we have a whistle on the floor. Not totally sure. The muffling of the official from the mask, difficult to hear him. However, also inbounding for the Highlanders is Christian Oliveira. Number 12 also out there, Jared Antonelli. And number 21, Kevin Clark for the Highlanders. Inbounding right now is going to be Marvin Joseph as he's going to do the inbounding duty. Highlanders trailing by 3 after that three-pointer by Randazzo. As nice runner there, puts that one in by Oliveira, I'm sorry about that. We'll get these names down. There's a foul right there. Good defense though, but a foul. Very aggressive. As Kevin Clark picks up the foul. It's the first on the Highlanders. First on Clark as well. Medford will be inbounding. 7:02 remaining here in the first quarter. Highlanders trailing 3-2. A little miscommunication there as Giogos looking to clean it up. He's defended tightly by Aiello as Oliveira comes over to help. Gets it up floor, knocked away by Marvin Joseph and taken by Antonelli. So the Highlander offense will set up. Three-pointer put up that hits nothing but the bottom of the net. As Oliveira continues his hot game, and there's a big steal there. Marvin Joseph with the steal and the layup. The pressure being put up by the Highlanders. A really nice I should say 2-1-2. It looks like full court pressure. Another steal for the Highlanders, and that's a beautiful finish right there. Kevin Clark puts that one in. Highlanders on a big run here, gave up that opening three-pointer, but their pressure has really begun to turn it on. They're on a 9-0 run here in the last minute of play. Medford finally able to break that pressure as 23 is going to get charged with the travel as he sent that one over. So a turnover to the Highlanders. Good pressure thus far by the Highlanders defense. Really applying a trapping defense, really affecting Medford's ability to bring it up floor. They've only had it on the offensive end twice thus far. They've turned it over and hit a three-pointer. Highlanders leading 9-3, just under 6 minutes in the first quarter. As Oliveira drives down the right-hand side, his shot is up, no good, partially blocked, and the pocket is picked. Highlanders back the other direction. Nice bounce pass, couldn't quite finish. Drive into the inside, no good. Pulled away by Medford. Kramer with it now. That's Kramer running the point for the Mustangs. That's 33, slow. As he gets it stolen away, Oliveira with it. Feeds it over to Antonelli, whose baseline drive. That one goes in. We'll see whether he gets it or whether they're going to call it on the line, or on the floor, I should say. 2 shots, so they are going to put him at the line for the 2. Randazzo, I should say, picks up the foul. That's the first on Medford, first on him. As Antonelli's first shot is good. With the COVID restrictions, the first foul shot, if there is no opportunity for rebound, there is nobody up on the lane, the second shot, or if it's an and-one situation, you would have the lane filled, as you can see now. So a couple COVID changes. Also, any inbounding is not done from the baseline, it's done from the sidelines. And we got the Kramer's sneaker situation taken care of. Antonelli at the line for his second. Shot is up and it's good. Highlanders leading 11-3 as they look to apply the pressure on the inbounds. Kramer trying to deal with it, looking for some help. He's able to get it across. That's number 4 with it right there. That's Budney. Budney goes up, it's no good. Rebound by Antonelli. He's looking to run the floor back the other direction. He goes up, no good. Followed nicely there by Kevin Clark. He puts it in. Medford looking to break that pressure. Kramer able to get it down floor across the timeline. Highlanders settling into their half-court defense. It's a man-to-man once they get it there. And a foul is going to get called there as Budney was able to get the contact. Let's see here. I believe that went against Oliveira, I'm sorry. I keep on trying to turn him into a legendary actor for some reason. 4:40 remaining in the first quarter. Highlanders leading by 11. Kramer kicks it out to the corner. Baseline drive, stolen away on the pass. Looking up floor. As the pass goes to the interior. Shot is up, no good. We have a jump ball as Ian Bourne had come into the game. Couple substitutions for the Highlanders as 23. Fusco came in, Franco Fusco, along with Ian Bourne as well, number 15. Number 3, Anthony Aiello still in the game. Along with Oliveira, he's got the ball, feeds it inside to Marvin Joseph. Joseph spinning, goes up, shot is no good. Rebound comes away. And Kramer drives it, puts it up, and it's good. I'm sorry, that's Andrensen. Second bucket of the game for Medford. 4 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Highlander pressure has really been difficult for Medford to break. Aiello works it around. That is Oliveira, and gets a bump and puts it up. Good physical play there by Oliveira. A 2-2-1 pressure really getting to Medford. They're able to break it that time. As 21 Keenan with the drive, the shot is up, it's no good. Joseph comes away with the rebound. He'll run the point the other direction for the Highlanders. Looking to break it down. Step back 3 is up. I heard him call it. He said bank for the 3. 19-5 now the Highlander lead. 3:15 remaining in the first quarter. As Oliveira all over the place, tipping that one out as the attempted entry pass to Budney gets knocked out of bounds. The Mustangs will inbounds. Andrensen looking at inbounds for the Mustangs. got Anderson, Kramer, number 2, 21 is Keenan, 33 is Slowey, and Budney is 4. The shot is put up from the corner, no good, air ball. Rebound pulled away by the Highlanders. Joseph has it. A little bounce pass to the top of the key. Penetrating from the corner and fouled, as he did, is Julian Delmonico. Delmonico. He had just gotten subbed in. He'll do the inbounding right here. As that one's stolen away. Good quick hands there. I thought I was going to get in the game, but no. The table deflected it. Score is 18-5, just under 3 minutes remaining. The Highlanders doing a great job here in the first quarter of play. Fusco has it, gets it over to Delmonico. Over to the top of the key, that's where Felix has it. Donju Phoenix, he just subbed in. And Fusco back over to Joseph. So they weave it around on the outside. Looking to get the entry pass. Trying to get it to Imborn. Kicks it out for the 3. It's up, no good. Long rebound comes out. Last touched by Medford as Budney couldn't quite collect it. It went out of bounds. Checking into the game now for the Highlanders. Back into the game, Christian Oliveira. Oliveira gets it into Delmonico. Drive by Fusco is up, no good. Knocked out of bounds. Highlanders maintaining possession, as we noted, due to COVID protocols. All inbounding happens on the sidelines. Highlanders get it in. Kick it out to Fusco, over to Oliveira. Oliveira looking for that drive. He's well defended there by Budney. Oliveira goes up for the shot and rims around and in. Little shooter's touch there for Christian. Kramer kicks it over to Keenan. Keenan with a baseline drive from Medford, and Keenan gets the points. Highlanders leading by 13, 20-7. Minute 45 remaining in the first quarter. Oliveira into the paint. His one-handed runner is up, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. Hard work underneath there for Christian Oliveira. Budney gets it the other direction, tries to spin away. He's going to get fouled, as that one goes against Delmonico. That's his first foul. Team's third. They try to trap Kramer. Leaves the three-pointer open from the left corner, but it's no good. Rebound pulled down by Felix. Long pass down looking for Kevin Clark. Couldn't quite find him. Out of bounds off of Medford. So that ball was tipped away. Highlanders doing a really good job so far this quarter. Kevin Clark goes down, does a great job reaching up to grab the ball and get a timeout, did not move his feet. Really heady play there by Kevin Clark as he was able to reach up, grab the ball, not move his feet, and get the timeout. So going to this timeout, the Highlanders leading with minute 20 remaining in the first quarter by the score of 22-7. You know, the scoring started off as Medford started off with a three-pointer by Randazzo from the left wing, and it was all Highlanders from that point. They went on an immediate run off of the strength of their defensive pressure. They've been running a 2-2-1 three-quarter length zone trapping pressure that Medford had a hard time dealing with initially. They've really struggled with that throughout the first quarter. And on the offensive end for the Highlanders, Christian Oliveira, a fantastic first quarter thus far, as he has 11 points here in the first quarter. Marvin Joseph with 5 points. He's hit a three-pointer as well as Oliveira hitting a three. Kevin Clark has 4, and Jared Antonelli with 2 points as he hit 2 foul shots. Oliveira will inbound to Kevin Clark as the Highlander offense will go to work. Clark looking for some help, gets it to Oliveira. Oliveira defended by Budney, goes in, gets a nice screen. He's going to get called for the travel though, as the Hot gets Oliveira on the turnover. Here come the Highlanders now. They're applying not that 2-2-1. They're going more with a man-to-man pressure. Full court once again. As Felix will check out of the game. Checking back in for the Highlanders is Anthony Aiello. Aiello on Kramer as Kramer gets it. Looking for the trap help from Kevin Clark. Kramer's able to get away from it, gets it. Looking for Budney. That is almost knocked away, and it is stolen away as Kevin Clark gets it. Nice job defensively by Ian Bourne, and a great job by Bourne as he's able to find Fusco with the pass and finishes. So a great finish there by Fusco. Budney gets it at the top of the key, looking to drive in, and a foul is going to be called. Oliveira is going to get called for the push-off. I've got that down as his second and the 4th personal against the Highlanders here in the first half, as Oliveira will take a seat. 42 seconds remaining. Checking into the game for the Highlanders, number 5, Mackay Curtis. As they get it to Keenan on the inbounds. 40 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, I should say. Highlanders leading right now 24-7. Kramer gets it to Gambale. Gambale looking to get it to Budney. It's knocked away. We'll see who it goes to. It's going to stay with Medford, as Fusco did a nice job getting a hand in there, but Budney was able to keep control. Kramer running the point. He's defended by Curtis. Pass comes back out. Shot is up, no good. Skying for that one is Fusco as he comes away with the rebound. Fusco is going to go ahead and put up the 3. It's no good. I think he intended that to be a pass to Kevin Clark. That's what I'm going to go with. And that's going to do it for the first quarter of play, as the Highlanders lead this one by 19, the score of 26-7. A great first quarter of action. I know Coach Ian Comack very, very happy with how effective that pressure defense has been for the Highlanders, as that full court pressure really has caused Medford to be out of rhythm. They've had a lot of difficulty offensively as we look over the scoring from the first quarter. Randazzo began it for Medford with a 3-pointer, and that was the only 3-pointer they got. They only got 2 other buckets throughout the quarter, as Andrensen got a bucket as well as Keenan with a nice baseline drive. Over on the Highlander side of the ledger, we have Christian Oliveira. He is leading all scorers with 11 points in that quarter. Great quarter of action for him, as he was all over the place. He hit a 3-pointer from the outside. He was also very strong in the interior. A nice mano-a-mano battle right now going on between he and Budney, by the way. Budney has been on him defensively throughout the game, and they are getting a little physical. It's a good, tough basketball that we're seeing right now between those two. Kevin Clark also with 6 points. He's second in scoring for the Highlanders, as he had 6 points in that quarter. Marvin Joseph had 5 points in that quarter, and 2 points for Franco Fusco, as well as 2 points for Jared Antonelli. So that is how we got to this 26-7 score. We'll put 8 minutes back up on the clock and finish off this half of basketball as the Highlanders open out the second quarter. On the defensive side, Medford will inbounds. Eslave gets it in. Shot is up, 3-pointer, no good. Air ball there and out of bounds. He was on the inline. Was Gambale. So the Highlanders will get it. See here right now on the floor for the Highlanders, Anthony Aiello with the ball. Kevin Clark, number 21, right there with it. He's going to go ahead and put up the 3. And we'll stop the Musketeer roll call as that one rolls off the rim, out of bounds, as Keenan stepped on the end line and the Highlanders will get it. Also in right now, Makai Curtis, number 5. Let's see here, number 31 out there is Damian Mangino. Over and back as Curtis stepped over the mid-court line. Jared Antonelli also in, number 12 for the Highlanders. So Medford inbounding as Kramer gets it over to Budney through his hands, but Keenan able to save it. Back out to the top of the key. And Sully there, kicks it over to Budney. Budney looking to drive into the paint. He'll kick it back out to Keenan. Keenan puts up the 3, and that one is good. So just like the first quarter, the Mustangs open up the second quarter with a 3-pointer from the left wing. And that time Kramer picks Curtis's pocket, goes in for the 2. Anthony Aiello now with it across midcourt. Highlanders leading 26-12. Nice entry pass there as the natural height of Jared Antonelli used to advantage there. The nice high arcing interior pass that only Antonelli could get to. He gets fouled as he goes to the bucket. So he'll be at the line shooting 2. He's 2 for 2 so far from the line today. First shot by Antonelli is good. Checking in for the Highlanders, we have Marvin Joseph, number 2, and number 15, Ian Bourne. Second shot by Antonelli, front rim, no good. And they get it up 4 quickly, does Medford, as Budney tries to find Gambale on the low block. Gets knocked away, but Gambale comes away with it and puts it up and in after it pinballs around a bit. Marvin Joseph with it now, gets it over to Kevin Clark. Clark drives into the paint, his shot is up, it's no good. Rebound pulled away by Kramer. Medford looking to attack a lot more effectively this quarter. Baseline drive, no good though, as Antonelli gets sandwiched between 2 Medford defenders, and it's out of bounds off of Medford. Checking into the game, we got Eddie Hudson-James, number 1, and Fusco, Franco Fusco, number 23, checking in. Marvin Joseph will be inbounding. Ian has it, he's directing some traffic, thought he'd just put that one down and drive to the hole, and he gets fouled on his way there. This is going to be the 5th team foul against the Mustangs here in the first half. Highlanders leading by 13, 27-14. Aiello inbounding, gets it to Joseph. Gets a nice pick there by Dark. Nice pick and roll there. Ian Bourne working the pick and roll with Aiello to perfection. He's out to the right wing. Dessa with it, he'll kick it back to Kramer. As Kramer drives into the paint, he kicks it back to Gambale. Drive from the left-hand side. That ball is blocked as Fusco got up there and got a hand on it. Back the other direction, Marvin Joseph. Nice give there, gives it off to Hudson-James, no good. And Marvin gets it again, puts it up, no good. The little finger roll. Good fighting underneath by Ian Bourne as he's able to get the rebound and he's fouled. Oh, I was incorrect. That was the 5th team foul. So Aiello will be inbounding for the Highlanders. Gets it to Ian Bourne. Bourne back to Aiello, and now Fusco has it. Fusco puts up the 3, and it's good. Quick release there by Fusco. 18-point lead for the Highlanders, 32-14, 5 minutes remaining in the half. Shot from the left is up, no good for the Mustangs. Rebound fought for, Kramer comes away with it, he goes up for it, and he is fouled by Fusco as he goes in for that one. So Kramer will be at the line, that will go against Fusco. As Franco picks up that one, I believe that's his first foul. Kramer at the line, his first one's up, it's no good, back iron. Kramer's second attempt is no good, and Fusco pulls down the rebound. Maintains the 18-point lead for the Highlanders. Nice drive, but couldn't quite finish as Anthony Aiello is denied by the rim. Budney back the other direction, D'd up nicely there by Fusco as he tried to finish. As Aiello has it now, he'll dribble drive back in. This time he wants to get that one to finish, and no, it does not drop. Off the back iron. And Antonelli goes down fighting for that rebound as Campo and Antonelli, two number 12s, tie that one up. On the alternating possession, the Highlanders will keep it. Jared Antonelli, the nephew of varsity coach Antonelli. See that basketball bloodline out there. As the shot, corner three put up by Hudson James, no good. And Antonelli fighting for it, couldn't quite save it, and it's going to go out of bounds off of the Highlanders. Highlanders once again extending that 2-2-1 zone, three-quarter trapping zone, as Medford looking for some help. Kramer looking to break it by himself. He's able to as he gets it to Budney. And Campo looking for Keenan, and it's out of bounds as that was knocked away by Fusco. Inbounding here is Gambale. Campo got the inbounds back to Gambale. As they'll set their offense, man-to-man defense here by the Highlanders. As Kramer uses the pick at the top of the key, but too strong as he goes in with a one-handed runner back the other direction. Fusco looking for Hudson James. James couldn't quite finish there. Difficult play. Back the other direction now. Highlanders still leading by 18. 3:40 remaining in the first half. As Campo kicks it off to Keenan. Keenan puts up the three. It is no good. Fusco with the rebound. And Aiello brings it up. You know Aiello wants to hit one. Just short there as he puts up the three. Great job there on the offensive boards as Antonelli puts it in. And he's going for the line for the and one. All right, as Aiello heads on out of the game for a moment, Felix checking in, number 4 for the Highlanders, as Antonelli at the line. Antonelli is 3 for 4 on the day. This is an and one, so a rebound is available, so they do line up 4 players. That is all you can have, is 4 players along the lane there due to COVID protocols. Antonelli's shot is up, and it's good. So the Highlanders now leading by 21. They continue that pressure. A 2-2-1 trapping pressure as Kramer gets here. If he's, oh my goodness, there's Antonelli with the stealer as it was going to Budney. And Budney with the foul. Antonelli going to the line for 2. You could see that pressure for the Highlanders really affecting what Medford can do offensively. They're having a difficult time getting it up the floor. It seems like every single time they try something, it may work one time and then in this situation, for example, Jared Antonelli steps into the passing lane to prevent the pass across the half-court line as Antonelli missed that first one. Second shot for Jared now. It's up, no good. Rebound taken by Keenan, gets it over to Kramer. Kramer able to get rid of it before he gets trapped across midcourt to Budney, and now Keenan has it. Budney at the top of the key. Nice little one-handed floater there by Budney as he crossed over and went into the lane and dropped that one in. 19-point lead for the Highlanders as Marvin Joseph drives that one in. He gets fouled as he goes in. Let's see what we're going to call here. I believe we're going to get, there was some words afterwards. So let's see here. So Marvin Joseph is going to the line. He's going to shoot two. Budney had some words for him after he went up for that shot. Looked like Keenan might have had some words as well. Referee talking to both Budney and Keenan. And so that's going to be it right there. Just issuing some warnings around, calming the temperature, cooling it off a bit. Marvin Joseph at the line shooting two. First one's up, no good. 2:34 remains here in the first half. Highlanders leading by 19, 35-16. As Antonelli will take a seat. Checking into the game is Ben Francois. Number 10 there, Ben Francois. Joseph's second shot is up, it's no good. As Keenan gets the rebound. Kramer with it now. And we're going to get a foul called. That's going to go against Francois, as he had the hand check going on Kramer. That's doing. Just wondering if that guy might get Medford into the bonus, but it does not, as Keenan will inbounds. With it right now is D'Orazio. D'Orazio got it off to Budney. Budney looked like he might have moved a pivot foot, no call. Keenan drives down the left-hand side of the lane, no good, well defended there. And we're going to go out to Medford as it went off of Somerville. There's a couple new Highlanders checking into the game, as we have Damian Mangino checking in. Get that number there is 22 as well. Charlie Wilkinson checking in. Medford also checking Diskin in, number 34. As D'Orazio got it off to Kramer. Kramer gives it off, looking for Diskin out of bounds, as Diskin could not quite handle the pass. Difficult pass right down at his feet. Highlanders leading right now by 19, minute 40 remaining in the half. Marvin Joseph with it at the left wing. Gives it off to Delmonico. Delmonico, his drive is no good, but he's fouled. Nope, no foul. Yep, they got it. On the floor, that's what they're going to say. So we have a 1-and-1. Highlanders well into the bonus. So Julian Delmonico at the line. First shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound, follows it up, and he gets it. Good job sticking with it as he gets that long rebound off the front rim. 21-point lead here for the Highlanders. Kramer gets rid of it right as the double team came to him. Great timing on that. That's going to be a travel. That's his travel. And Slowey elevated and then came down with the ball. Good pressure defense there by the Highlanders. It's Marvin Joseph with it. So trying to get that ball stolen, anticipating that pass. Knocks it out of bounds. It will stay with the Highlanders as Joseph will inbounds. Francois coming to help. It's a tough place right at midcourt, but he was able to keep it there. Good heady play by Francois, knowing where he was on the floor. As Delmonico stumbles a little bit as he was driving in, and he's called for the travel. Turnover goes back to Medford. Just under a minute left here in the first half. As Kramer kicks it over. Shot put up, no good. Weak side rebound taken by Wilkinson. Marvin Joseph with it now. Joseph over to Delmonico. Delmonico spins away from the screen. Can't find help down there. There's Francois back on the right wing. From the elbow, looking for the three. No good. Wilkinson fighting for the rebound, but Keenan comes away with it, gets it to Kramer. Kramer feeds it forward. Nice pass there by Kramer, and slowly able to finish it. So 15 seconds remaining here. Shot clock is off. Highlanders leading 37-18, looking to make it a 21-point edge. Marvin Joseph says, forget that, I'll make it a 22, but it's no good. 2 seconds left. Francois is not aware of it. And that will do it for the first half of play as the Highlanders lead 37-18 after the first half of play. A really good half of basketball for the Highlanders, as I can only think that Ian Comac's happy with how that pressure affected what Medford wanted to do offensively. The first quarter, Medford was held to only 7 points. As that pressure by the Highlanders, they came out in a 2-2-1 three-quarter trapping zone and really affected Medford in the first quarter. In the second quarter, Medford was able to get on track a little bit offensively as they were able to put, 11 points in. It was spread around the floor as Keenan put in a three-pointer in the second quarter. He leads the scorers for Medford as he has 5 points at the half here. Kramer has 2 points. Andrensen has 2 points. Budney has 2 points. Randazzo has 3. Gambale has 2. And Slowey has 2. On the Highlanders side of the ledger, offensively, the Highlanders did a great job in the first quarter. Second quarter struggled a little bit more. Christian Oliveira with some foul trouble. He was left on the bench after he scored 11 points in the first quarter. He still leads all Highlanders in scoring and all players in scoring in this game, as he has 11 points all from the first quarter. Franco Fusco has 5 points for the Highlanders as he put a three-pointer in there in the second quarter. Kevin Clark has 6 points. Those were all in the first quarter of play. Ian Bourne has 2 points. He also made a very nice assist on a bounce pass on the break. Jared Antonelli doing a lot of damage from the line as he has 6 points in the half, and then 5 points for Marvin Joseph, all of those coming in the first quarter of play. So the Highlanders offense has been very effective in the first quarter, mainly with Christian Oliveira doing a great job. Really tough work on the interior, driving into the paint. Kevin Clark did a great job as well. Marvin Joseph, a nice job stirring the drink, so to speak, out there. And Franco Fusco, a great job on the boards as well as offensively, as he is elevated for some serious rebounds. Defensively, that pressure for the Highlanders has really just caused Medford not to be able to do anything that they wanted to offensively. Kramer, their point guard, has done a good job breaking the pressure in some cases, but even once they get across half court, they're not really able to set their offense. They seem to be thrown off tempo-wise once they get across half court, as if their tempo is sped up. They need to try to slow down once they get it across half court. They did a better job of it in the second quarter, not only breaking the pressure, but also in settling down and setting their offense once they got into the half-court situation there. But right now, Highlanders looking great in this one, leading by 19. And, of course, with COVID protocols, halftime very shortened. Coaches just basically meeting with their teams on the bench, and they are right back at it as we're going to have second half action here on Somerville Ed TV very, very soon. We will see what sort of adjustments Medford might make. Jake Whistler, their head coach, really needs to figure out a way to get his team through this pressure and also to set themselves once they get into the half court. For the Highlanders, head coach Ian Comack has to be happy with how that pressure has been so effective and how it's led to transition buckets for the Highlanders. Gambale is going to inbounds this one as Medford begins with the ball. Let's see here who we've got back out on the floor for the Highlanders. Kevin Clark's out there, Antonelli's out there, Oliveira's out there, Marvin Joseph, as well as Anthony Aiello. As Kramer drives into the paint, kicks it out, the three-pointer is up, no good. Rebound pulled away by Sloe, and he puts it in. Highlanders back the other direction. Kevin Clark looks to drive, finds Oliveira here on the right wing with the skip pass. He will drive in against Keenan, spins away, puts it up, no good as he spun in the paint. And Antonelli's going to get called for the foul as he reached in. So that's the first foul on the Highlanders here in the second half. That's Antonelli's first, I do believe. Keenan now has it. He's defended by Oliveira as Aiello helps out as well. Kramer kicks it out. Baseline drive. Slowly puts it up, no good. Looking for a foul. He's not going to get it that way. Joseph comes away for the Highlanders. Kicks it over to Kevin Clark. Clark's shot is up. It's no good for the three. Long rebound. Clark fights for it. Looks to the inside. There's Oliveira, and he puts it in for two. Nice look there by Kevin Clark as he was able to find Oliveira, and a great job by Christian finding that soft spot where the defense wasn't near the basket. Nice job there. Kevin Clark gets a hand on that ball as the shot was put up from the low block, partially blocked. Medford's going to get called for a foul here. I did not see who they called that foul on. Unfortunately, the scoreboard gives us very minimal information. The score, basically, team fouls, and the time. So Marvin Joseph with it now. Gets the screen at the top of the key. As Oliveira goes up. No, I'm sorry. That was Antonelli going up. Blocked by the official in that moment. And a travel is going to be called. That pressure once again doing the job for the Highlanders. Another turnover for the Mustangs. Turnovers have really crushed them this evening. Back into the game for the Highlanders is Eddie Hudson-Jones. As Oliveira drives into the paint, he's going to be called for the travel. .6:02 remaining. Marvin Joseph making sure his teammates on the ball know where they need to be positioned. Good leadership there as Budney gets it. He's going to drive in. Nice dish over to Keenan. Great dish by Budney. Great finish by Keenan. And Jones drives in. His runner is up, and it's good as Eddie Hudson-Jones puts it in. Kramer trying to figure out a way to get penetration into the zone. Keenan tried a little no-look pass to Budney, and that was easily stolen there as Antonelli comes away with it. Oliveira looking to break down Keenan. Instead, he passes it down to Antonelli. Antonelli, nice work there on the low block against Budney as he had great position, turned around and put it in. 23-point lead here for the Highlanders, 45-22 as Kramer gets it across. As we have Antonelli's going to get called there with the bump. So that's the second team foul on the Highlanders here in the second half. I believe it's the second on Antonelli as well as Fusco checks into the game. Also, Ian Bourne checking into the game. Keenan gets it here at the left wing. Medford trailing by 23. As Kramer spins off of the screen, back down, baseline drive, kicks it out. Kramer still working around with it. Can't find a way in. He'll kick it over to Budney. Budney drives in, elevates, shoots, no good. Christian Oliveira there to pull down the rebound. Good look there by Oliveira. He's able to get it through. Dangerous look, but he's able to get it through. Nice job by Ian Bourne. He kept his concentration, focused on the ball, and was able to calmly put it in the bucket. The Highlanders using that trapping zone, coming out of it. Shot is put up, three-pointer, no good. Fusco flies for the rebound. Oliveira feeds it up, Bourne puts it up, no good. And it's going to go back as Oliveira is going to get called for the over the back. As Randazzo checks back into the game for Medford, number 10. I have Oliveira down for 3 fouls. I'm not 100% sure how many he has. I have to be honest with you, but that is what I have him down for. 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. As they're able to get it across to Randazzo. Randazzo to Budney. Budney driving in from the right wing, and he puts it up and is fouled as Ian Bourne gets called for that one. And that is 4 fouls now on the Highlanders. We have a timeout on the floor. 3:59 remaining here in the third quarter. Highlanders leading by 25, 47-22. Just something we noted there. There has been some jawing back and forth. The players not very happy with some of the calls or no calls. They've had some words to say about the officiating on the floor. They've been warned about it. Some Medford players got warned about it earlier. Just going into this timeout, Ian Bourne wasn't necessarily happy about that call, didn't necessarily agree that he had committed a foul. Oliveira, very good leadership there as he called him over. Reminded him just not to worry about it, keep on playing, don't talk, no need for it. That's not what they want to do right now. These officials might have their antennae up right now, so a good move right there by Oliveira as he brings Ian over, calms him down a little bit. Nice job there, good leadership by Oliveira. So we'll have 2 shots. Bundy will be at the line. Bundy's first free throw is no good. These are the first free throws for Budney today. Second free throw up by Budney, no good. As Keenan did a nice job getting position there. He's able to roll the ball out. Budney came away with it, and they get it to the interior. Knocked around, and we have a foul called. Dessa, by the way, number 40 out there. Foul's going to be called. It might have been against Dessa. I think it was against Budney they're going to call it, though. Yep, Budney is getting called for that one. Second team foul against the Mustangs here in the second half. The Mustangs now will extend their defense out to the full court. Oh, miscommunication there as Randazzo picked up the bunny. Curtis miscommunicated. Budney with a nice save there, stole that ball away. Saved it from going out of bounds, fed it forward. Shot was put up, no good by Slowey. Ian Bourne back the other direction, kicks it out. Shot is put up and it's good. Eddie Hudson-Jones. (49-24) the score, 3:15 remaining in the third quarter. Nice drive there as Slowey finishes as well. And we have a lighting situation. Okay. Lights are fixed, so we'll go right back to it. Oliveira will inbound for the Highlanders. Jones gets fouled there, blocking foul called. It's going to be called on Gambale.
The right thing happens every night, same time.
Yeah. Ian Comack, the head coach for the Highlanders, stopping by, letting us know the lighting thing happens every night at the exact same time. Apparently that's when the poltergeists show up. Hudson Jones kicks it back out. Oliveira's three-pointer's up. It's no good. Fusco with the rebound. Out to Curtis. Curtis feeds it over to Hudson Jones. Eddie drives that one down the left-hand side of the lane. He'll kick it back out to Oliveira. Oliveira looking to break down his defender. He goes inside, and a blocking foul is the call, as Diskin's going to pick that one up. Oliveira will go to the line for two. Things are getting a bit chippy out there. More words of wisdom from the officiating crew. Oliveira's first free throw is up. And no good. Fusco will check out. Checking into the game, let's see here. We got Donju Phoenix, number 24, or Felix, I should say, number 24. As Keenan doing a good job on the boards, fighting for it, getting good position. We've seen that from him throughout the day. And Oliveira gets whistled for that one. That's going to be his fourth personal. So he's going to take a seat. As Kevin Clark checks out, I should say Antonelli, Jared Antonelli checks into the game. Kevin Clark also in the game. Keenan puts up the three. It's no good. Long rebound, bounced around. Antonelli comes away with it. He wants to go coast to coast. He's going to kick it back. Oh, no, he's going to go back up with it. Fighting for his own board, gets it. Fighting still for his own board as he's able to get his second rebound, and he cannot get it back in. 2 minutes remaining here in the quarter. As that one put up and in by Randazzo. That was a two-pointer. Medford beginning their full court pressure now, trying to get back into this game. Good job there by Eddie Hudson Jones as he's able to find Curtis, getting it across the timeline. Out of bounds, it's going to go off of Medford as Curtis down on the ground, helped up there by Felix. Joseph and Aiello will check into the game for the Highlanders. Antonelli will inbound for the Highlanders. Joseph with it, ball stolen away there. Randazzo able to come away with it. Randazzo back the other direction. He goes up, and he's fouled as he went up. Looks like Kevin Clark's going to get whistled for that one. I believe that's Kevin's second. Randazzo at the line for two. First one, no good. Every time the poltergeist return, Ian Comack has to take the walk. Randazzo's second is up and it's good. Medford trying the full court pressure. Aiello gets it across, looking for Antonelli. And we have a jump ball as Diskin fighting for it for Medford. would not let it go. Fighting for the ball with Antonelli and with Felix, able to maintain some grip on it. On the alternating possession, the Highlanders will keep the possession. Kevin Clark with it. He will inbounds to Joseph. Aiello has it at the top of the key. Defended there by Kramer. Get it down low to Antonelli. Antonelli spins, puts it up, no good. Gets his own board, puts that one up, and he's fouled. As Mangone was, I believe, whistled for that one, number 30. He was playing some physical defense on the block. As Antonelli goes to the line. First shot, no good. Antonelli, really good job on the offensive boards, following his own shots. He's gotten 3 offensive rebounds off of his own shots. Second shot by Jared is up, and that's good. The Highlanders keep that full court pressure going. Kramer able to break it. Gets it down to Randazzo. Randazzo with it now. Looking to break down Felix. And a foul is going to get called on Felix as he reached in a little bit. That's going to have Medford in the foul for the remainder of this half, in the bonus for the remainder of this half. It's a 21-point lead for the Highlanders, 29-50. Minute 3 remaining in the quarter. Medford will be shooting foul shots the rest of the way. Highlanders will be soon following them as Medford has 5 fouls this quarter. Shot is up by Randazzo. It's no good, but his foot was on the line. So no possible rebound either. So Medford looking to get the full court pressure going. They get the inbound to Aiello. Aiello trapped. Pass is stolen away. And we have an over and back. As Giagas, I believe, did not establish his position. When he caught the ball, he was in the air from jumping with his position established in the backcourt, did not establish both feet in the front court. So the Highlanders get it on the turnover. Nice screen there. As Joseph able to come away with it. Pass goes to Antonelli through his hands, out of bounds, turnover on the Highlanders. Medford's defensive pressure. Somerville's handling it better, but still playing the game a little bit rushed. As Kramer is able to get the inbounds and break it across. He puts it up and it's in. Nice job by Kramer as he finishes. Now Medford with their own 2-2-1 as Joseph kicks it back over. And we have a timeout on the floor as the Highlanders will take the timeout. Head coach Ian Comack wants to go over with the young men how they're going to attack this pressure. Medford setting up the same, very similar 2-2-1 pressure that the Highlanders have been running. They're a little bit more aggressive with it. It's the full court, whereas the Highlanders have been playing more of a 3/4 court with it, where you can come up a little bit and then they'll trap you at the mid-court. What Medford's doing is they're trapping a little earlier, so the Highlanders have got to address that. You've got to have guys back to pass to. You can't just have 2 people bringing the ball up, because you've got 4 people back in the backcourt who will be happy to trap you at any point in time that they possibly can. So Highlanders looking to see how they're going to break down this press. Probably going to send a couple people back, look for a person to be at the mid-court line, as well as two players on the wings, as well as the inbounder and another offensive player for the Highlanders. So Medford now, they'll be able to set their pressure. Let's reset the lineups here. As Fusco will be inbounding for the Highlanders. Also on the floor is Antonelli. Joseph, he's got the ball right there. And there's that help. Fusco gets it over to Antonelli. Perfectly done on the break. Felix now. Beautiful play there. Antonelli got it over to Felix. Very nicely done. And Felix goes up for the shot. And he is fouled, so he'll go to the line. Both teams will be in the bonus, as that is the 6th foul against Medford here in the second half. So moving forward, both teams will be shooting foul shots. 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's Felix's first shot. It's good. Second shot by Felix is no good. Rebound being fought for. Good job by Kevin Clark as he gets the rebound. Tries to feed Antonelli on the opposite block, but that's stolen away by Gamboli. Oh, back the other direction. Kramer with the runner. No good. There's Keenan doing that work on the boards as he's been doing throughout the second half of play. As Joseph has it with Kramer defending. He will feed it forward to Antonelli. 2 seconds left. Antonelli gets his shot up, and it's no good as the buzzer sounds. So after 3 quarters of play, the Highlanders lead 51-33. As Medford has increased their defensive pressure, trying to extend their defense to the full court. The Highlanders have been rushed a little bit like that, caused a few turnovers before they were able to adjust, but they adjusted very nicely before the end of that quarter. Let's look at the scoring right now as, let's see here. Got to do some quick math as I do this. Of course, that's always difficult and dangerous. Over on Medford's side, Randazzo, now their leading scorer with 8 points. Actually, their leading scorer is Keenan with 9 points. Randazzo has 8 points. 6 points for Sloe. Gambale with 2 points. Kramer with 2. And Drenson with 2. Over on the Highlanders side, good quarter there by Jared Antonelli as he was very strong on the low block. He had 5 points in that quarter. Ian Bourne also had 2 points. Oliveira had 2 points before foul trouble pulled him out. He has 4 fouls on the day. Felix with 1 point off of a free throw, and Eddie Hudson-Jones with 4 points in that quarter. So the Highlanders leading coming into the fourth quarter of play. Put 8 minutes on the clock, and let's see what happens. Fusco defends the inbounds. Joseph out there, along with Antonelli, Kevin Clark, and Felix. Slowy has it. He drives into the paint, and Kevin Clark gets nothing but ball there, and it's a jump ball. Alternating possession will go to the Highlanders. Great job there by Kevin Clark as he got nothing but ball on that one. Medford now looking to apply that pressure. Kramer manned up with Joseph. Slowy manned up with Antonelli. Joseph gets it, feeds it to Antonelli at midcourt, trying to get it to Fusco, but Budney able to get up there and get the hand on it. Budney is going to get called for the double dribble. He was looking down floor for Keenan, and his eyes shot wide open, and he double dribbled. So the turnover goes to the Highlanders. 7:38 remaining in the game. Highlanders leading 51-33, 18-point lead. As Fusco goes out, Ian Byrne checks in. Marvin Joseph with the ball. Feeds it over to Antonelli. Antonelli drives in off the screen from Byrne. Shot is no good. Kramer comes away with a rebound. He will push the tempo. Feeds it over to Slowy. Slowy drives it into the paint. His jumper is up, and it's good. There's Joseph weaving around, able to get the inbounds. Clark tried to feed that one down floor, but I think it rolled off his hands, and they were able to steal it. Was Medford, and then Kramer able to put in the bucket. 51-37 now the score. As Joseph, a nice no-look pass up to Ian Byrne. Byrne trying to get it across, but gets that one stolen. Very, very fast action right here as Keenan gets it on the baseline, tries the drive, stolen away by Joseph. Joseph 2-on-1 with Bundy, the defender. Byrne puts it up. It's no good. Budney, I should say, comes away with it. Almost stolen away from behind by Bird. Three-pointer put up by Slowey, but it's no good. Antonelli pulls away the rebound. Joseph looking to slow things up here. Highlanders leading 51-37, 6:20 remaining. Medford up 4-0 here in this quarter, as the Highlanders haven't been able to score in the fourth quarter. Joseph no good there as he threw that one up. Keenan with the weak side rebound. Medford looking to continue this run as they are on a 4-0 run. Kramer down the left-hand side of the lane puts it up, no good. Nice job by Byrne coming over and making him change that shot. As Clark running the floor, kicks it off to Antonelli. Antonelli's two-pointer is up from the left wing. It's no good. Rebound bounces around. Kevin Clark gets it. Clark's shot is up, no good as well. Rebound fought for. I think Gambale was fouled there as he was coming away with that rebound. We'll see who they call that on. Let's see. I think they got Felix on that one. Donju Felix got called for that one. Highlanders making some changes. Delmonico into the game. Francois into the game. Oliveira into the game. Ian Byrne stays in. And we also have Eddie Hudson-Jones checking into the game. Oliveira playing with 4 fouls right now. 5:44 remaining here in the game. Slot by Schloe is no good. Rebound pulled away by the Highlanders. Jones goes up, no good. Rebound pulled away by Budney as he fought Delmonico off. Keenan now with the drive past Oliveira. Oliveira knows he has those fouls. He's not going to touch anybody. And that is used to great advantage by Slowey as he drives that one in over the taller Oliveira. Now Oliveira dealing with the pressure, gets it over to Jones. Hudson-Jones down the floor. There's Delmonico. He puts it up. It's no good. Budney gets the rebound, and Delmonico is going to get called for the foul. Timeout taken by Somerville head coach Ian Comack. Medford right now on a 6-0 run to open up the fourth quarter of play. Highlanders came in leading by 19. Now they lead by 13. Or actually 12. No, 13. My math is off. No, it is 12. 51-39. So the Highlanders struggling here in the fourth quarter as the pressure for Medford has started to get to them in terms of their play. They're able to break the pressure, but I think what it's doing is it's causing them, much like their pressure caused Medford in the first half, to be far too fast. They get across half court and try to press and try to push and not reset their offense. And I think that's what's happening to the Highlanders right now as they're getting across mid-court. They're breaking that pressure, but then they're continuing to press forward and force situations that they don't need to. They need to get across mid-court, break that pressure, and then reset their offense and run their offense. And they're not taking that opportunity right now. Medford will be shooting foul shots as Budney will be at the line. 12-point lead for the Highlanders, 39-51. Budney at the line. He is 0 for 1 on the day. First shot by Budney is up. No good. Rebound by Oliveira. Oliveira gets it to Dark, to Byrne. Francois tried to feed it forward. Stolen away as Slowey was there. Kramer with it now. Brings it across midcourt. Francois tried to poke it free. He gets it out instead to Keenan. Too long on the corner three. Ian Byrne brings it across midcourt, gets it over to Francois. Francois puts up the 2. Shot is no good. Rebound pulled down by Gambale. 4:35 remaining in the game. As Slowey with the drive from the right wing. Shot is put up by Keenan for 3 from the left wing. No good. As the kick out there. Oliveira loses the ball. Gambale comes away with it. And he puts it in. It's a 10-point game, 51-41, as Medford has come storming back. Francois gets trapped. Keenan comes away with it. He goes up. It rolls home. So Medford, a huge push here at the fourth quarter as they have cut this down to an 8-point lead for the Highlanders. They are on a 10-0 run to open out this quarter. They have used their defensive pressure to do a great job trapping here on the full court, just like the Highlanders used pressure in the first quarter and the second quarter to get to Medford here late in the game. Medford using pressure against the Highlanders. The Highlanders offense, they're not resetting it once they get across half court. They're continuing to push too much, I think, and make some mistakes. These turnovers are really hurting the Highlanders right here in the fourth quarter as Medford has really pushed back. Great job out there by the Mustangs. Keenan doing a really good job down on the low block offensively, rebounding as well as shooting. They are just really doing a great job with their defense. Budney has been all over the place, not shooting great. He doesn't have a lot in terms of scoring. He only has 2 points on the day. But defensively, he's been everywhere. Kind of a thorn in the side, you might say, for the Highlanders, showing his athleticism as well on the defensive side. So the Highlanders here, one foul situation to bear in mind with 4:09 remaining. Highlanders leading by 8. They will have the ball. I'm sorry, I strike that. I should say Medford will be shooting. Oh no, you're right, I'm right. Highlanders will have the ball, Medford with their full court pressure on. Kevin Clark has checked back into the game and he's got it. He gets it across midcourt. Kevin Clark still with it, kicks it back. Oliveira with it now. Gets it to Ian Byrne. Down low to Antonelli, and Antonelli with a very nice move down on the low block, puts it up and in. Good job there by the Highlanders running their offense to perfection. And back the other direction, Kramer is going to get fouled. Ian Byrne diving for the ball, made contact with Kramer. So Kramer will go to the line as Byrne gets whistled for that one. I've got that down as his second foul. It's a 10-point lead for the Highlanders. In terms of foul trouble, the only true foul trouble that I'm aware of is Christian Oliveira. He has 4 fouls. Other than that, for the Highlanders, I've got Delmonico with 2, Antonelli with 2, Byrne with 2, and Clark with 2. Kramer puts that one up and in. Kramer was 0 for 2 from the line, but he was able to make that one. 1 for 3 now on the day for Kramer. 9-point Highlander lead, 3:45 remaining in the game. Clock is the friend of the Highlanders. Second shot by Kramer is up and it's good. 8-point lead for the Highlanders. Medford applying that full court pressure, and we're going to have a foul called as Slowey gets a push in the back as Eddie Hudson-Jones was catching that ball. He'll go to the line for 1-1, Will Hudson-Jones. Shot up, no good. Rebound fought for. Medford will get it as it went out of bounds off of Byrne. So Medford still on a big run, a 12-2 run. They have cut this to an 8-point Highlander lead. They are defeating that Highlander pressure as they get it passed with Budney. He feeds it out. That is no good as Keenan missed that one. Nice job by Byrne on the boards as he gets the weak side rebound. Oliveira slowing things down. Very, very smart there. And he waits for the screen from Byrne. Byrne rolls off of it to the basket. Shot is up. It's no good. Byrne comes away with the ball somehow. Kevin Clark with it now. He'll go up and shoot. No good. Rebound pulled away this time by Budney. Budney in the open court, defended by Olivera. Remember, with 4 fouls. And that is a travel on Budney. Great job by Olivera, as Christian was able to avoid picking up his 5th foul and gets the travel turnover on Budney. 3 minutes remaining here in the game. 8-point lead by the Highlanders. And Kevin Clark is double teamed, and he is hacked. 1-1. Kevin Clark will go to the line. This will be Clark's first visit to the line. He has 6 points on the day, all of those coming in the first quarter. So 1-1, so they are on the lanes. First shot by Clark is good. Free throws will be very important for the Highlanders here coming down the stretch with this currently 9-point lead, 3 minutes remaining. It's been a physical game. Both teams have been in the bonus throughout the 4th quarter. Kevin Clark's second shot is up. It's no good. Budney comes away with the rebound as he's able to sky for it. And foul's going to be called, reaching in as Budney was coming away with it. I don't know who it's going to go against. I think, yeah, that's going to be Antonelli who picks it up. That's going to be, I have Antonelli with 3 fouls. So Budney will go to the line for 2. Budney 0 for 2 at the line. First one is up. That one's good. .259 remaining in the game. It's an 8-point Somerville lead. Budney's second shot is good. 2 for 4 on the day now for Budney from the line. As Medford once again applying that full court pressure. As Byrne gets that pass knocked away, Kramer got a hand on it, and Gambale able to come away with it. Keenan with it now. Keenan gets that ball knocked away. Jones able to knock that one away. 7-point Somerville lead, 47-54. Medford on a 14-3 run. As Kramer has it, defended by Jones. Keenan gives him the screen. Shot from the left corner is no good as Gambale takes that one. And Budney is going to get called for the foul as Christian Olivera very athletically getting in there for the rebound. He'll go to the line. I believe it's going to be a 1-1 for Olivera. As Budney, I think, will have fouled out now. That is Budney's 5th. So Budney will foul out with 4 points. But a heck of a defensive stopper out there, a thorn in the side, if ever I have seen one. Christian Olivera now at the line for the Highlanders. 1-1. First shot by Olivera, no good. Long rebound taken by Keenan. Highlanders leading by 7, 2:30 as Medford gets it down, puts it up, no good. Kramer's shot rims out as Radnazo gets the board. Keenan drives in, it's no good. Byrne comes away with the rebound for the Highlanders. Good quick hands there by the Mustangs as Jones gets double teamed. Now Clark gets it. Clark feeds it forward to Byrne. Byrne going up against Keenan. That's no good. Christian puts that one up, no good for Olivera, and Kramer comes away with the rebound. 2 minutes remaining now as Jones does a great job stealing that, filling the passing lane there as Kramer's pass is picked up by Jones. And a foul is going to be called. I think Kramer's going to pick that one up. 1:57 remaining in the game. Highlanders leading by 7. You could see once again on that play, the Highlanders just getting excited with the flow of what's going on, but they have to remember offensively when they get it in their side, when they get it on their side of the court offensively, slow it down. Slow it down. We saw Christian Olivera say that earlier, to slow it down. They've got to remember to do that. Ian Byrne could have pulled that one out instead of going up against Keenan, a shot that he ended up missing. And that is a miss for Eddie Hutchin-Jones. He is 0 for 2 at the line today. Minute 57 remaining in the game. Highlanders leading by 7. But Medford on a huge run as that one rims away and Keenan comes away with the rebound. Keenan defended by Jones, feeds it forward. Sloan has it, feeds it over to Keenan. Keenan over to Kramer. Kramer off the pick from Keenan. Feeds it out to Gambale. Gambale's shot is no good. Kramer gets the long rebound. He turns around, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Gambale, and he puts it up and good. 5-point game now. Medford continues this run as Sloan able to get in there, get a hand on it, or Gambale did, I'm sorry. Nice job there, Ian Byrne defensively. They feed it forward, get it to Antonelli. Antonelli fires up a shot, and he will go to the line for 2 as Randazzo gets called for the foul. Don't want to harp on it. Would have liked to have seen them pull it back, but okay. 54-49, 5-point lead. The clock is your friend, and the Highlanders keep forgetting about that. Antonelli at the line for 2. First one is up, and it's good. Six for 10 from the line is Jared Antonelli. Shooting 60% so far from the line. I can do that fast math. Antonelli's second one is good. 7 for 11. Let's get a Slurpee. Minute 7 remaining. Ian Comack, head coach for the Highlanders, will take a timeout and we will reset the situation. Minute 7 remains in the game. The Highlanders lead this one by 7, 49-56. The possession arrow is going in favor of Medford. Bear that one in mind. In terms of foul situations, Budney has fouled out for Medford. He was a defensive stopper for them. He fouled out with 4 points in the game, but he was all over the place defensively and on the boards. So an important person fouling out there for the Mustangs. Over on the Highlander side of the ledger, Christian Oliveira has 4 fouls. He's been playing with 4 fouls since the third quarter. He's done an excellent job of keeping himself out of situations, at one point in time causing a driving Budney to travel as opposed to drawing a foul. So an excellent job thus far by Christian. Got to make it another minute 7 though and hold on to this dwindling Highlander lead. Highlanders leading by 7, 56-49. Medford will be inbounding. A minute 7 remains. Gambale will inbound for the Mustangs. It's Kramer with it. He's defended by Joseph. Joseph checked back into the game for the Highlanders. Over to Keenan. Keenan's defended by Clark. Keenan with the drive down the baseline, and Clark gets called for the bump. Keenan will go to the line, shooting 2. These will be Keenan's first free throw shots of the day. 55 seconds left. Highlanders leading by 7. Keenan looks to trim that. His first shot is no good. Keenan, their most effective rebounder, is the guy shooting right now. So if he misses this, the Highlanders should get the board, and they do not as Byrne gets physicaled out as Randazzo able to get that board. Medford with the three-pointer, no good. Good job there as Kevin Clark gets the rebound. And Joseph pushing the tempo again, unnecessarily so. 42 seconds left in the game. You have a 7-point lead. No need to push that tempo. And the turnover is committed. So 42 seconds left. Medford needs to score quickly. Kramer gets it over to Sloan. Sloan back over to Keenan. Keenan, baseline drive, past Oliveira. It's up and in. Oliveira with it now. 25 seconds remaining in the game. As Byrne gets it to Clark. Clark up to Oliveira. Oliveira to Byrne. Byrne feeds it Nope. We're going to have a whistle. As Byrne is fouled. It's a 5-point Somerville lead. Byrne is at the line, looking to build upon that with 19 seconds on the clock. First shot by Byrne is up, it's good. These are his first free throws of the day. Looking to ice things away here. This could make it a 3-possession game. Second shot by Byrne is up, and it's good. It is a 3-possession game. 7-point lead for the Highlanders. 19 ticks remain on the clock, and Medford takes the timeout. I'm going to keep beating the dead horse, but Somerville very, very aggressive offensively. They need to be slowing things down on the offensive end. I know they're junior varsity and they're very, very excited getting out on the break in situations like that, but you have to remain cognizant of the time on the clock. The time on the clock, that's your friend. That's your buddy over there. Every tick is good for you. So when you're bringing the ball down, and you get it across midcourt, you want to slow it down. You want to slow it down. I've seen Christian a couple times, Christian Oliveira a couple times, slowing things down. Excellently done there. Joseph needs to bear that in mind. He had what could have been a critical turnover on an unnecessary pass, frankly. But really good job here holding on by the Highlanders as Medford has done everything they could here late, adding this pressure, this full court pressure that's gotten them back into this game. They trailed by as many as 21 earlier in this game. It's now a 7-point Somerville lead. The Mustangs have gotten it down to a 5-point lead before. As 15 seconds remain, Kramer kicks it out to Keenan. His three-pointer is no good. Kevin Clark will be fouled, as Gambale will commit the foul. Kevin Clark will go to the line. 10 seconds remaining in the game. Highlanders leading by 7, 58-51. Clark at the line. First shot is no good for Clark. Second shot by Clark, no good. 7-point lead remains, 7 ticks left on the clock. Kramer brings it down. Looking to the sideline there, Sloan can't handle it, it's knocked out of bounds. Antonelli knocked that one out. Three-pointer put up by Randazzo. He opened the game with a 3, he finishes it with nothing there. The Highlanders win this one by the score of 58-51 as they get themselves into the winning column for this season. So they will move their record to 1-2. Ian Comack, head coach for the Highlanders, I'm sure very happy to get them into the winning side. Let me do some quick math here. Everybody should know that. It may take me a while as I get some scores for you on the day. Let's see here. This is where a color man comes in handy because as I do math, they could be talking, but that's not what I'm doing right now. All right, we're looking over Kramer. Actually, no, the leading scorer for the Mustangs was Keenan with 13 points, 10 points for Sloan, 6 points for Gambale, 4 points for Budney as he fouled out. Randazzo with 5 points. Kramer ended up with, let's see here, 8 points. And for the Highlanders, leading scorer for the Highlanders today with 15 points was Jared Antonelli. Did a lot of damage at the line as well. Great job down on the low block. Christian Oliveira with the second leading scorer with 13 points. Let's see here, we have Kevin Clark with 7 points, Ian Byrne with 6 points. Great job by Ian Bourne there throughout the game. Marvin Joseph with 5 points, also 5 points for Franco Fusco. 4 points for Eddie Hudson-Jones. 1 point chipped in by Donja Felix, and Julian Delmonico with 2 points. That is going to do it for us tonight as the Highlanders come away with the victory here. The score is 58-51 over the Medford Mustangs. Thank you so much for watching us this evening. I am Todd Harmon, and you have been watching Somerville Highlander basketball on Somerville Ed TV. Nice pass to Owen, there you go.